What is the? ये डबल एक्सल है। हमें डबल ही है। दो और आ रही है।
Okay, good morning, my dear students. Welcome back after weekend. Okay. Avesh, very good morning. Today you are on the top of the series. Okay. Your mother was asking what are your performance, so we gave the clear picture that your frequency was low. Definitely it was low. So hope you will continue and the frequency will be higher. Then Bhagyashri, Gaurav, Aditya, Gaurav Shinde, Satvika, Shrizal, Suhani, Shanti. Okay. Alma, Harshit. So good morning to everybody. So last time I told you that Monday onward we will be starting microeconomics part number 2 beta. Part number 2, introductory microeconomics. Okay, so today onward we will be starting this microeconomics. Got it? So today I will introduce about this subject. Okay, so come on beta. And let me clear one thing. Statistics and microeconomics both are different subject. Let I am teaching you statistics and I have explained one question. So on the basis of that you can also solve others like other questions, okay, related to the same formula. Got it? If I explained you x or y, for example correlation, so I explained question number 1 and I've given you two to three more questions. You are able to solve those questions, no problem. Okay, but see in this case, and sometimes you are coming late, that does not make any difference. But when I will be teaching you microeconomics, so this concept based. Okay, reasons are there, logics are there, so there is a connectivity that I am teaching from part A, part B, part C and part D in lesson number 1. So there is a interconnectivity between all the parts. If you will skip part number 1, okay, and you are joining at when I started part number 3, so that time it will be very difficult. Okay, it will make you difficult with it. So it would be better that be on time. When I was teaching you statistics, so some of you were coming like 9:30, 9:35, 9:40 even. Okay, or some of you attended by the end also, just to take the attendance only. Okay, but this time I am making the picture very much clear. Okay, I am also giving I am telling what are the benefit and what are the losses. If you will be joining in the beginning, it will make the concept very much clear. Got it? And this microeconomics is now the first step beta. Logic, reasons and general understanding. Okay, so there you don't have to cram anything, but you have to understand the concept. Once you will be able to understand, then it will be things will be easy for you. So hope in the upcoming time all of you will be on time, okay, and will not miss classes. Got it? So I have taken this first 4 minutes for the introductions on what you have to do, what should not be done by you in the upcoming time. Okay, so first of all about the introduction of microeconomics. Okay, and see if you go through the ancient time, like 11th century, 10th century, 12th century, 13th century, 14th century, or before 10th century. Today we are living in today 31st August 2020. Let 31st August 1955 for example, or like 1911 or 1000 or 511, 520 or okay. So why I am sharing these examples with you today, because this particular subject is not very old. We had, okay, economics in the past also, but when I'm talking about this uh, modern economics, okay, so economics keep on changing with the change in the economy. When we had old methods, old technique, and monarchy system, okay, we had not this democratic system across the world. So that time we had different economics, means that time some difference was there. But over a period of time, when innovations took place, inventions, okay, and new methodology, technique, machines were introduced, okay, then international trade started spreading across the world. Due to that international trade, okay, it opened the scope for the multinational corporations to set up their business across the world. And if you see the your this Earth planet, so on this Earth planet we have different resources. No doubt we have different resources, okay, but at one place a resource is in abundant. When you talk about the crude oil, so you will find maximum reserves on a particular part of the globe. When we talk about the coal, minerals, natural gas, then metals, okay, and so on. Then texture of soil, topography, okay. So it vary country to country. So where there we have a suitable condition for the production of, for example, you may take the example of mango or crops, or at one place we have huge amount of we can say resources of coal, iron ore, magnet, or any other mineral. Okay, you may take the example of any mineral. When you talk about the gold, so South Africa is famous for the diamond, famous for the diamond. So resources are there across the world. So what happened over a period of time? We started means industrialist, economist, businessmen. They use their we can say rational parts of the brain. Rational thinking means how to make perfection over the production of X product. Let when you talk about, okay, these Arabian countries, so these countries are producing and also exporting crude oil, okay, then natural gas. Okay. So this particular area is famous for this only. Earlier China, so China was a hub of manufacturing. Almost all the multinational companies had or have their offices or plants and the industries over there, over in China means. Okay. When you talk about the India, so we have multinational companies, not number of multinational corporations. They have their offices, production units also there in our country, and here they are manufacturing the goods, afterward exporting. When you talk about the there is example of automobile industry, and so on. Yes, yes. So I am giving examples. So number of examples we have about the gold. Do you know what the cost of gold? 10-gram gold. How much you had to pay for this 10-gram gold? How much you had to pay to get 10 gram, 1 tola gold? And what was the price before COVID-19 of the same amount? Do you have any idea? Why these for the last 6 months or 5 months? 55,000? Oh, okay. Did you buy Sahiba recently? Did you purchase? Very costly. See, in the month of, I mean, in the beginning of this year, January, February, okay, okay, okay. So, and see, keep in mind, the prices of gold keep on changing every day. Got it? Keep on changing. Got it? So prices are keep on changing. These are not constant. We are living in the this time we are the global citizens and global buyers. And when we are the global buyers, then time means the prices of even crude oil. When you purchase the, for example, petrol, diesel, gold, silver, and so on. So prices are keep on changing. So prices are decided by the market. Now, okay, prices decided by the market. Now you may ask one question: who is there in the market to decide about the prices? Huh? Who is there? Do you think there is any person who is deciding, or is there any organization that is deciding about the price of all these things? Hmm? Then who decide about the prices? Do you have any idea? Yes, no, meeting. Did you buy? I mean, anybody among you purchased recently gold? Hmm? Or you can do one thing, Vijay. If you want to purchase the gold, it would be better to like a 22 carat. Okay, so in place of this, you can take 18 carat, 16 carat, 18 carat gold. Okay, so you have to pay less for the same amount. Amount less 10 gram. Okay, so that way we can also purchase huge amount. But okay, 24 carat is means the best quality of the best quality or purest form of the gold. Purest form of the gold means so 24 carat having purest means the best or highest or purified, one of the purified we can see. Okay, afterward it is keep on falling. Actually, when we talk about 24 carat, so 24 carat gold you cannot use for the ornaments. Okay, for ornaments like making nose ring, earrings, or this any parts. So that one is very flexible. 24 carat is very flexible. Okay, so easily it can break if regularly you will be using for your, for example, your rings. Okay, so it may break easily. So which is why we are asking the these those who are making, we are asking sometime to make okay, so we are taking 22 carat or 18 carat, 20 carat, 18, that is up to you. There they have to mix some other metals also. Okay, some other metals anyway. So one more point which I was sharing with you, that in the beginning of this year, can you tell me what was the price of 10 gram gold, 1 tola gold? Do you have any? Okay, 24 carat is used for making gold biscuits. You can dip and take also it. Is it possible? Huh? Can we? Can or can't? What do you mean by biscuit? I don't think that biscuit which generally we are taking during the like a tea time. I'm not talking about those biscuits. Do you know there is a illegal trading also, and sometimes government and these custom department excise. Okay, it was not 54 in the beginning of this year. Got it? 38,000 around. It was very below 30, 35 means 37, 38. Okay, and beginning. Okay, so in the beginning of this year, it was less than 40,000. Got it? It was very less. The price was no, it was beginning. Okay, now why I am asking this question? Why the prices of gold was very low in the beginning of this year? Because that time international market and Indian market was working very smoothly. There was no any okay, means we had not like this situation in the beginning of the year. So that time stock market international market, Indian market, all these market were working smoothly. Okay, okay. Somewhat fluctuation is always there, but overall market was smooth. But in the beginning, or we say in the month of, see, I'm talking about the Indian market. Okay, first. Okay, this time I'm talking about this gold. Okay, so which is buy, purchase, and means buy, and some we buy and sell the amount of different amount of the gold in the Indian market. So in the Indian market, the price of the gold was around 40,000, but due to the outbreak of this COVID-19 or Chinese virus, due to this Chinese virus, so there was a crash in the stock market. In the means before crash, it was around 42,000. 42,000 meter. I am talking about the census. Okay, so Sensex, it was around 41 and 42,000. But due to the outbreak of COVID-19 or Chinese virus, okay, in the month of March, okay, so it reached to its bottom, or we can say at the lowest point, 25 to 26,000. So there was a crash of we can say 15,000 points in the very shorter period of time. And the during the month of March, stock market, it was lower circuit. Okay, twice, two time is 10%. Okay, 10% lower circuit. Lower circuit means when I talk about the lower circuit means there means only and only sellers were there. Only and only sellers were there. So the functioning of the stock market was suspended for the shorter period of time. Got it? It was suspended for the shorter period of time. So and market was like anything. Okay. So we can say the market was running on the red carpet. Okay, so what happened? So those who invested their money in the stock market during that period of time, Jan, Feb, or March, okay, and particularly February and March. So people they sold their stocks like anything and withdraw their amount. So what another option was there that during that period of time? So they purchased gold. Two options are there: paper gold and that gold biscuit or ornament, whatever you like, that you can buy with it. So people, they invested their money in this gold, means it's in the gold. So which is why the demand for the gold was very high, and it keep on increasing. So whenever there is a more demand for any product or any services, okay, it may be gold, so definitely the price of that product will keep on increasing. Okay, there is a fundamental concept: when there is a more demand, automatically the prices will rise. Got it? Got it? So when all the investor, they turn their face toward the gold only. Okay, so yellow metal, demand for the yellow metal increased like anything. So nowadays it is around 52, 53,000. So once the market will start working smoothly, it the price may come down maybe 45,000. Okay, I am not sure, but this is my presumptions. This is what I am expecting. Okay, this is what I think, that price may come down once the things will be over, or there will be the normal situation. So people, those who had invested, or those who have invested their money in the yellow metal, they will sell the metal. Okay, and they will withdraw their money, and they can also invest in the share market also. Okay, so means different options are there for the investment, but overall demand and supply. So these are the two forces. Now this is the answer. My question was, that who is giving the force to the market means what are the market forces, who is deciding about the price of X and Y commodity. Okay, so there's no any person, but we can say only two things are there, two forces are there. One is demand for the product, another is the supply of the product. Demand and supply. So these are the two variable, or we can say these are the two forces which decide about the price of any commodity. If the price of gold is high, because there is more and more demand for that product. The same way, okay. Okay, is there any question from your end? Is there any query from your end? You are most welcome, Vijay. Most welcome. Okay, anyway. So only these two forces are there, those who decide about the price, decide or determine the price of any commodity in the market. Okay, Vijay. So this is about the introduction, and yet introduction is not over, Vijay. Introduction is not overweighted. So now I will be we will discuss about this microeconomics. Microeconomics, and okay. One more point is there. I told you about during the ancient period of time. So that time we had different markets. Somewhere we have monarchy system. Okay, and we had less democracy across the world. As you know, it was means different countries, they were made colonies by the you can say Britain or Portuguese or Germans, means certain European countries, they dominated the other countries. They exploited their resources, even they exploited the natural resources also. Okay, so they made their colonies over the world, and exploited their resources, which is why these countries are rich. But over a period of time, things changed and people started uh, agitate. Means there was a revolution, and people, they were not happy with the method and the technique used by these we can say foreigners. Okay, so over a period of time, I know with things are keep on changing. Okay, always change is there. So the old system was thrown out, and there was a new system, new thought, new resources, new technology, new inventions, and market also keep on changing, and it will keep on changing. It's changing, and will change. So this subject is not, it does not remain constant also. Okay, because market is not constant. So time to time we have to update ourselves, and this is also very interesting subject. Whenever you're sitting in front of your TV, that time you also learning, and you are the buyers. Every time you are buyer, Mete. This time you are buyer, I am selling my services and you are purchasing. At the time when you get up in the morning, okay, so whenever you get up, that from that period of time or point of time, you start purchasing services or goods till the end. If and one more point, that you are sleeping and the fan, AC, coolers, all these are running with it. Then other electronic appliance also running, for example refrigerator, freeze. It means when you are sleeping, but economic activities are not sleeping. Economic activities are not sleeping, because that time even you are consuming the services, you are using the services, consumption of the electricity. Got it? So there is a demand for electricity continuously. Okay, so either you are waking or you are sleeping, in both the times, or we can say 24 into 7 we are customer. 24 into 7 we are customer. Okay, customers of goods and services. And I am using the two words, goods and services. Goods means things, commodities. Goods also called commodities. So we are keep on purchasing commodities and services. Got it? So which is why this is not GST. Do you know what GST? Goods and services tax. So G for goods and S for services. Because this time you are availing my services. Okay, when you go to the hospital, then health services, banking services, telecommunication services. This time you are also using telecommunication services. Okay, using the mobile this data. So telecommunication services we are using right now. Anyway, things means there's a lot of to say. But I'm coming back. Okay, coming back with it. So here this when I talk about the microeconomics, microeconomics, economics, economics. So economics is a Greek word. Okay, Greek word with a Greek language. So Oculus and Neem, means a household management. Economic, economics means household management. Earlier it was used means household management. The meaning of occurs household and means management. So this is a Greek word. Okay, I talk about this particular part. This only OIKOS. Okay, occurs household naming management. But nowadays we are using this economics is an English word. Okay, it's not a Greek word. So household management, earlier it was the situation was like this. I'm talking about 14th century, 13th century, 16th century, 15th century. Okay, so that time we had not much more revolution across the world, and the market was totally different. The market which you are looking around you in the present scenario, that like that we had not in the past. The market was very much limited. Okay, market was very limited with it. There were number of constants, limitations. Okay, why? It is because of technology. That time we had not number of inventions, limited technology, and moreover technology in it was in the first phase. Okay, so in the microeconomics we study about the small units like a household. Micro means small, macro like microscopy. Do you know the meaning of microscopy? There we see, observe micro objectives. So here means microeconomics means there we study about an household and industry, a firm. The behavior of household means one person, we can say the demand for one commodity, the supply of one commodity only. Okay, I'm not talking about all the commodity, like one commodity. For example, Renault pen, only Renault pen. Got it? The supply of Renault pen, then Renault pen only. Okay, so this is about in the short about microeconomics. So as a producer, when I talk about you and me as a consumer, so as a consumer we are concerned with our demand. Got it? The demand for meal, demand for bread, demand for butter, demand for vegetables, then demand for pulses and grain. Okay, and day-to-day use commodities. So demand for the goods and services as a consumer. So why we are demanding? Why do we purchase the goods? Because these goods satisfy your want. Am I right or not? Let you are purchasing purchasing a pen or marker. So what is the use of this marker? Why do you purchase it? Because this satisfy your want. What is your want? That you want to write something on the paper or on the register or any other uh, maybe board, whiteboard. So which is why we buy it. Why do you purchase meal, bread? Okay. So because that you are hungry, you need energy, so you are purchasing these goods. Okay. So these satisfy your want directly. First, second, when you talk about the producers, so why producers are there in the market? Because like there is no producer in the market. Nobody is producing the chocolate. Imagine your taste with it. Okay. Imagine any chocolate which you like the most. Okay. Let you like filling the blanks chocolate the most. And now onward, that firm has decided to shut down the production. Okay, going to shut down its units across India. So automatically the supply of that particular chocolate will not be more in the market. Like nobody is producing copies, notebooks, textbooks, pen, okay, and school bag, water bottles, geometry box. Okay, so don't you think there will be a chaos? The economic activity will be hampered. But why people will be producing? Because there is a demand for these goods, and those who are producing, they are getting the profit. So profit is driving their economic activities. Got it? Those who are producing something, making even there's a what ambuja cement. So activities over here driven by the profit. Ambuja is getting profit. Okay, in every quarter there is a huge amount of profit. In every quarter, okay, company is getting the profit. Not only ambuja but all other cement making industries. Okay, all the manufacturers, manufacturers, they are getting the profit. So this profit is driving them to make more and more. Okay, to produce more and more. So producers, they are concerned with the profit, consumer with their satisfaction of. Okay, why there is a demand? Because though demand is satisfying their wants, goods are satisfying their wants, services are satisfying their want. So this is about the one consumer, producer, third party is also there. Third party means government. There's role of the government. Government is controlling the economic activities. Okay, managing, monitoring, guiding. Okay, so economic activities taking place in any economy, any country, minutely observed by the government. So, what is the main motto of the government? Any country with it. The main motto of the government is to increase the welfare of masses, welfare of public, well-being of the citizens. This is the main we can say intention, objective of the every government. Every government want that there should be more and more economic welfare. National income should increase, GDP should increase, per capita income should increase. There should not be any poverty. No more poor should be there in the economy. These are the motives. So keeping these motive in the mind, all the governments, okay, running government, okay. So the parties and the governments, they are putting their efforts. Okay. So this is about the 3 points in the economics. Okay, in the economics. So economics is divided into two parts. One is micro and another is macro. So micro. So in 11, what topic do you? I will be teaching you, or you will be going through. These are the topics within. So in the first chapter, economics and economy. Okay, you will study about the economics and economy bete. Okay, the meaning of economy, the meaning of economics. So then the difference of micro and macroeconomics you will also study in this in the same. Then central problem of an economy means what are the main or central problems of any economy that you will study in the next chapter. Okay, there is one more chapter, consumer equilibrium and utility analysis. That you, me, are both of us are the consumers. So study of the consumer equilibrium with the help of utility. Then another is consumer equilibrium, what with the help of indifference curve. Indifference curves. So next topic or chapter, theory of demand. Okay, the theory of demand, then elasticity or price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand. Okay, so there in this chapter we measure the change in the demand. Okay, through different methods. Okay, then production function. Production function. So production function in the shorter period of time with the help of factor of production. Next chapter is there, and the name of the chapter is production function and return to a factor. Here, production function and return to a factor means production is taking place in the economy with the help of one factor. Other let are constant. As we know that there are four factor productions: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So here we will talk about the one factor production, that is labor only. So by changing the labor, casual workers, we can also increase and decrease the output. When production is there, definitely you have to wear the cost will be there. So the concept of the cost, different cost we have to study, followed by the revenue. So production is taking place with the intention of getting the revenue. Producers are producing with the intention that they will be getting the revenue profit. So the concept of revenues we will study. Then next chapter would be producers equilibrium. Producers equilibriums. So for producer equilibrium, cost, the role of cost and role of revenue. Okay. Then theory of supply. Next chapter, theory of supply. Like theory of demand, then theory of supply. Because these are the two forces in the microeconomics. Theory of, okay. So second is theory of supply. Okay. So what are the factors determining supply? Then forms of market. So when we have demand and supply, afterward there should be there should be a market. Okay. So from where we can purchase the goods, or as a producer you can also sell your commodities. So we have different forms of market: perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, duopoly. Okay, oligopoly. So we have different forms of market. So their goods and services are purchased and, okay, uh, either sold or purchased. Okay, either purchased or sold. So this is about the different chapters. Okay, this time CBSE has also reduced the syllabus by 30%. The same I will be sharing with you. If you have idea, then it's good. Otherwise I will be sharing. Okay, so this is for the first day, or okay, so this is about introduction part only. Introduction part. Tomorrow we will start chapter number 1 meeting, and hope you will remain continue. Okay, now for the next 2 months, we can say, or for the 3 months, be regular with it and be on time. Okay. Sometimes when there is a delay, okay, or other teachers they are taking extra time, then next to next I will be starting by 10:15 or 12, at 9:15 or 9:20. Okay, but be regular, all of you, because maximum strength is 29 students. So around today we have 23 students. Okay, so few are missing. Okay, and don't miss waiting, because things are running smoothly. On the one hand, there is a problem of COVID-19. On the other hand, things are running smoothly. Waiting. We cannot stop. This time will never stop. Even there is a world war or any major issue, okay, or natural calamities, even then time will never stop. Activities never, they never sleep better. So goodbye for everybody. Okay, take care. See you tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.